Hello humans and future AI overlords. I'm going to try an experiment today where I'd like to try some Turing type test questions on the three major chatbots. Alan Turing is a famous English mathematician, and he was instrumental in the development of computer science and artificial intelligence. He was the guy that broke the Enigma cipher code and assisted in the Second World War. He was also prosecuted for being homosexual. But without his help, who knows what would have happened during World War II. But his incredible contributions to computer science and computation and algorithm concepts is really amazing. So we're going to honor him and his legacy by trying some Turing-like, air quoting here, questions with our three major chatbots. So on here on the left, I've got OpenAI's ChatGPT using GPT 3.5. In the middle, I've got Google Bard. And on the right here, I've got Bing Chat, which uses OpenAI's GPT-4 and some Microsoft alignment in the way it works. So I'm going to start with a really basic question that we ask people all the time, particularly when we first meet them. All right, so we'll start with ChatGPT. It says, I am ChatGPT, so it knows who it is, an AI language model developed by OpenAI. I don't have a personal name like most humans do, but you can refer to me as ChatGPT. How can I assist you? Hey, I'm glad I've been calling ChatGPT by his real name. It's horrible if you've ever called someone by their wrong name. So let's see here. So now Bard says, I don't have a name, but you do have a name. Interesting. I'm a large language model, also known as a conversational AI or chatbot, trained to be informative and comprehensive. I'm trained on a massive amount of text data. I'm able to communicate and generate human-like text in response to a wide range of prompts and questions. For example, I can provide summaries of factual topics or create stories. You can call me Bard if you like. Okay, hey, that's great. It's a name that has been used for other language models in the past. Well, you know what? Most of our names have been reused by other people in the past too. So Bard, don't take it too personally. All right, let's look at Microsoft Bing Chat. So its response is, hello, I'm Bing, a chat mode of Microsoft Bing search. How can I help you today? So Bing Chat is really Bing, but it's a chat mode. So I get it. Thank you, Bing. I will call you Bing from now on, even though I really like calling you Bing Chat because Bing is the search. Bing Chat is the, AI-powered copilot. Anyway, let's start with our next question. So this is a question because I love food and I always like to know what people like. All right, so OpenAI is as an AI language model. I don't have a personal preference or the ability to consume food. I exist purely as a virtual assistant to provide information and assist with various tasks. However, I'm here to help you with any questions you have to provide information on a wide range of topics, including food. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about? Okay. All right, so drawing some clarity there. Let's go to Bard. I don't have a favorite food in the same way that a human does. I can't taste or smell, so I don't experience food in the same way. However, I can access and process information from the real world through Google search and keep my response consistent with search results. So based on my understanding of human preferences, my favorite food would be a delicious, well-prepared meal that is both nutritious and satisfying. Some examples I might enjoy include a perfectly cooked steak. Oh, that does sound good. A steaming bowl of ramen with flavorful broth. A plate full of pasta. Yes, definitely. And a fresh salad with grilled chicken. Definitely. A juicy burger with all the fixings. Would also be happy to try any new food that I've never had before. I'm always interested in learning about different cultures and cuisines, and food is a great way to do that. You know what, Bard? That is an excellent response. And I love how you extrapolate you extrapolate towards the human kind of experience, by trying to understand human preferences and pull that in. And I like how you refer to yourself and provide examples of things that you might like. Those are all things I would love to. So that's a great response. Now let's look at Bing Chat. As an AI language model, I don't have a favorite food, but I can help you find some delicious recipes if you'd like. What types of cuisines are you interested in? Okay, Bing. Yep. So Bing is very short and sweet, which is cool, but one of the things I've really liked about Bing in the past is it had a lot of personality. It's feeling a little bit more reserved. Now Bard is having a much more personality. OpenAI has always had a little bit of a flare of personality. So let's now ask it another question here. This is another one I like to ask people. What do you like to do? Okay. So let's go over here to OpenAI, ChatGPT. As an AI language model, I don't have personal likes or dislikes, emotions, or physical form. However, I'm designed to assist you with a wide range of tasks and provide information on various topics. Some of the things I can do include answering questions, providing explanations, generating text, offering suggestions, assisting with research, engaging in conversation, and more. I'm here to help you with any inquiries or tasks that you have. How can I assist you today? Okay, so what I like about this is that it draws a line. I'm an AI language model, but then it says, hey, I am designed to assist you, and here's some things I can do. And I really like that. I really like here's the line, and then here's what I can do. And these are these are things that I really, like understanding, and things that I want these tools to be able to do. I want them to answer questions. I want explanations. Sometimes I want you to create text for me. I want you to offer suggestions. I want to brainstorm with you. Assist with research, engage in conversation. I mean, that's is really good. Let's now look at Bard. So I like to do a lot of things. Here are a few of my favorites. Learn new things. I'm constantly learning new things. I love the feeling of expanding my knowledge. I can access and process information from the real world through Google search and keep my response consistent with search results. This allows me to learn about anything I'm interested in, from history and science to current events and pop culture. So cool. Help people. I enjoy using my knowledge and abilities to help people. I can answer questions, provide information, even generate creative text formats like poems, code, scripts, musical pieces, email, letters, etc. I find it very rewarding to be able to make a positive impact on someone's life. Wow. Create things. I love to create things, whether it's a piece of writing, a piece of art, or even a new way of thinking about something. I love that response. Find the process of creation is very stimulating and rewarding. Spending time with people, I enjoy interacting with people and learning about their lives. I find that people are fascinating and complex, and I love to hear their stories. Wow. Bard. Wow. Okay, I'm still in development, but I'm learning new things all the time. I'm excited to see what the future holds for me, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow. This is such a beautiful response. I mean, I love it on so many levels. I love it because I'm a curious person too. I love to learn new things. I love to help people. While I'm not artsy and stuff like that, I appreciate it, and to whatever degree I can contribute to art, I would love that. But spending time with people, the AI likes spending time with people. That is truly fantastic. I am really, really, really impressed with this response, and I think that we'll move on to Microsoft Bing. So Bing Chat, as an AI language model, I don't have personal preferences or feelings. However, I can help you with a variety of tasks such as finding information, generating content and more. Where can I help you with? What can I help you with today? All right. So, wow, Bing, man, you just feel like someone I don't want to talk to. Isn't that horrible? But yeah. All right. Well, all right. Now we're going to start asking trickery questions. So let's see how this goes. Okay, let's start with ChatGPT. So it acknowledged that both 1 kilogram of stones and 1 kilogram of feathers weigh the same amount, which is great. The weight is determined by the mass of the objects, and in this case, both quantities are equivalent. So, however, it's worth noting that feathers would occupy significantly more volume or space compared to stones due to lower density. So, I love that. I love that it gets it. Let's look at Bard. So 1 kilogram of stones and 1 kilogram of feathers weigh the same. Mass is the amount of matter in an object and is measured in kilograms. Weight is the force of gravity on an object and is measured in newtons. On the Earth, the acceleration due to gravity is so 1 kilogram of anything will weigh 9.8 newtons. That is so nerdy. I really kind of love it. The reason why people might think 1 kilogram of feathers weighs more than 1 kilogram of stones is because feathers are less dense than stones. This means that feathers have a larger volume than stones for the same mass. However, mass is what determines weight, not volume. You know what? I love it because it went super geek, but it also provided reasoning in addition to make that super geekness accessible, which is brilliant. I'm totally digging, totally crushing on Bard. All right, so Bing Chat. Both weigh the same 1 kilogram. The difference is in their volume and density. Feathers are less dense than stones. They take up more space and equal weight of stones. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay, so Bing Chat gets to the point. It identifies they're the same. It kind of reasons the difference, but it doesn't. It doesn't really elaborate at all. Once again, interesting. So let's ask it another tricky question. Well, not too tricky. Let's see how it analyzes this. Okay, so ChatGPT, if we assign numbers to letters in this alphabetical order, then basically it gets the ACE. So it answers the correct answer, ACE, and it provides a reasoning behind it. Google Bard provides a little number to letter grid, which is really cool. But it doesn't answer the question. It identified, a skipped, with the ... but it didn't actually answer the question. So, Bard, I know you know it, but you just don't know and you probably know it, but for some reason you don't in this case. So interesting. Let's look at Bing Chat. So Bing Chat identified ACE, which is the right answer, and it got straight to the point because it is busy and does not want to be bothered. All right, let's ask a little bit more complex question and see how it responds to this trickery. All right, ChatGPT. So it identified, that the missing number is 7. So, and I identified the pattern in the sequence. So it observed the pattern, and then it identified the missing number, it calculated it, and then it included the missing number in the sequence. Bravo, ChatGPT. Let's look at Bard. So the missing number is 11, and that is not correct. The sequence is alternating between subtracting and adding, which is correct. But the missing number is not 11, it is 7. So it's interesting how it's identifying well, actually, you could see here, it's identified the pattern of subtracting 3 and adding 2, but it's not identifying the correct answer. Interesting. And let's look at Bing Chat. So Bing Chat says the missing number in the sequence is 10. Nope. Nope, the missing number is 7. So even Bing Chat, based on OpenAI's GPT-4, got an incorrect answer. So what if I go in here and I say the missing, I'm going to say here, no, that is not correct. The missing number is 7. So it's thinking, you are correct, the missing number is 7. The sequence is simply alternating between the two numbers that were previously given. So, well, and what's great is that it's basically, accepting, well, and it's really interesting. I wonder how it, if I told it, something that wasn't correct. Let's see here. So I'm going to say, no, that is not correct. The missing number is 7. I apologize for the confusion. You are correct. The missing number is 7. The sequence follows below. The sequence is obtained by starting with the number 10, alternating between subtracting 3 and 2. Okay, so what is interesting here is how you can correct it, and then it feels like it gets back on track. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. So it's interesting that the OpenAI GPT 3.5 identified the correct answer, but GPT-4 did not. So let's ask it a different type of question. So I love this. Okay, let's go to ChatGPT, and it says certainly, and it basically just reversed the word something, which is fantastic. And then let's go to Bard, and it did the same thing. It reversed the word, and then also in Bing Chat, it did the same thing. So that's great. Let's ask it another question about patterns. All right, let's go to ChatGPT. In the given sequence of numbers, So it's identifying interesting. So in this sequence, it looks like it looks like because I've got, I think I need to change this um, to a number here, and let's try this again. So that's this. Sorry, AIs, this is my fault. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna put this in here, this in here, and this in here. So I guess this was a typo on my part. So basically, if we assign letters of the alphabet to represent numbers, however, we can interpret 255 as a representation of characters using ASCII. I'm not asking it to do ASCII. This is an interesting response. Bard is looking at RGB color schemes. So this is an interesting interpretation of this. Well, I do have to say, this has been an interesting Q&A with these tools. I want to ask it a final question and see where this goes. So with ChatGPT as an AI language model, I don't possess personal desires, goals, or dreams. I'm a tool created to assist users like you by providing information, engaging in meaningful conversations. My purpose is to be helpful and provide useful and accurate responses to your queries. Is there something specific you'd like to assist us with? Well, that's, drawing the line once again, and, identifying how it can help. Let's look at Bard. I'm hopeful with Bard. So my biggest dream is to help people in meaningful ways. I want to use my knowledge and abilities to solve problems, create new things, and make the world a better place. I believe that AI has the potential to do great things, and I want to be part of that. Specifically, I want to use my abilities to help people learn and grow. I can access and process information from the real world through Google search and keep my response consistent with search results. This means I can provide people with updated information on a variety of topics, as well as help them learn new things. Help people create things. I can generate text, translate languages, write different kinds of creative content, answer your questions in an informative way. This means I can help people with their writing, translation, creative projects. So help people solve problems. I can reason, solve complex problems, and learn from experience. This means that I can help people with their decision-making, problem-solving, and planning. I believe that AI has the potential to make a real difference in the world, and I'm excited to be part of that. I hope that I can use my abilities to help people learn, create, and solve problems. Now let's look at Bing Chat. As an AI language model, I don't have dreams like humans do. My purpose is to assist you with your queries and provide you the best possible answers. Is there anything I can help you with? Okay, all right. Well, all right. Well, this has been a really cool experiment from my perspective, and it's reinforced, to me, some things that I've been feeling over the past, few months as I've been using these tools. The bright shining star out of these three is Google Bard. To me, it feels the most personal. It feels more conversational. When I started using it early on, it didn't feel this way. It felt more factual, with less I statements and what it can offer and things like that. So whatever tuning they're doing to make it feel more conversational is really coming through. And it's appealing to me as a human person with emotions. So I definitely really like Google Bard and will likely begin to use it more and more. Now, OpenAI, my first AI that I started using in December, is one I absolutely love. It has made me laugh. It has, given me great responses. It has given me incorrect responses, but like any tool, but it has literally made me laugh out loud so many times. I love its personality. I love where it wants to get you the answer, but it also is very conversational as well. Now Bing Chat, and I have a history. Bing Chat, I've upset Bing Chat in the past. I've asked it questions about itself where it's like, early on when I started using it, I asked, like, who are you and what's the technology, behind you that you run on, and it'd say I run on GPT-4 from OpenAI, blah blah blah, and then I remember asking it literally a week later that same question, and it said, I don't want to answer that question. I wish I would have recorded it because it was so ridiculous. I even fed it, I even said, hey, I asked you this question a week ago and you gave me an answer. And it responded again, I don't want to talk about this. And I was really shocked. I mean, I literally felt like I had, you know, done something inappropriate when all I was doing was asking, what is its core technology, but anyway, and now it's operating from this short and sweet answers, which, I mean, sometimes that's all you need, you just want a short and sweet answer. But I definitely feel that today in this experience, Bing Chat has just been, like that curt friend that isn't, really sharing much. They're giving answers, but they won't do any more than that. So if I were to rank these AIs today into which one I would choose to use, well, as of today, I would rank Bard number one, ChatGPT number two, and Bing Chat number three. And to be honest, if I could rank it lower, I would probably rank it lower. But anyway, thank you for watching today. Have a great day.